Turn the music down.
Good work, man. Good work.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to day 3 of the Pro League series. Today is knife throwing and nothing else. We're doing 12 practice throws right now.
One thing to keep in mind too,
We will you're jamming to the music. Alright, I'll turn it back up a little bit. Let's go! Alright, lane 1, we've got Eric Rimbliss, Tim Coyle, Eric on the left,
names on the right side there.
Tim on the right. We'll take a quick peek at the bracket here. Lucas Johnson right up at the top with a bye. These are the matches we got going on right now. Got a lot of buys, a lot of play-in matches. Tyler Flynn, number 2 seed. There it is. If there is anyone in particular that you are wanting to follow, let us know.
How many people we got in the bracket? 48, all right.
Yeah, 48. All right, throw number 6 here. Zach Van. All right, we'll keep an eye on Zach Van. Let me get the other scores pulled up here on the left side. There we go. All right, there's Zach. Zach is playing Fran Lopez right now. They have not started. Brian asked, so if someone got a bye, did the losing player go straight to B bracket? Yes. The losing player. So this game is Eric's gonna take game 1 of this, but we'll go back over to the bracket. So Zach and Fran, for example, the winner plays Brandon Johnson. The loser, we can actually now find out exactly where they go. Right here. And they will end up actually...
Did you pull the website over there so they could see it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. They'll actually go right here in this spot playing someone else that loses in this round of A. So yes and no. It's a complicated answer. All right, we got some Zach Van fans in the house. Zach Van fans. That was tough to say.
Yeah, he's staying at our Airbnb.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Nice. Still waiting for him to start that game against Fran, but we'll make sure we keep an eye on that. Chris DeBoy taking Ryan Smith in game 1. Daddy Dixon fans. What's up, Skyler? Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him too. I'm pretty sure he has a bye. He's got a play-in match. Yeah.
Tyler.
So Tim Bellier and Leslie Wellman actually threw their first match together in Hatchet yesterday.
130 is my guess.
So maybe, fortunately, unfortunately, depends on the perspective. Maybe they're, regardless, they're getting matched up again here in Knives.
My bad.
All right, we have a 1-point game right here between Eric and Tim.
I can get some pretty.
We've got 2 more throws left.
I saw you were on there. How's everything going over here? You guys need security or anything?
Not yet. No security yet, but we'll keep you.
Daddy Dixon fans? Yeah.
So Tim went up. Tim went up and missed, and then oh no, that's Eric. That's why I was confused.
You almost need to. Do you have? You don't have the ability, do you, to adjust these colors?
To what?
I was just thinking the box around where they call kills. That's coming straight from the website. I was just gonna say if we could make it a little brighter.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, because that's coming straight from that like black and white version of the.
Yeah. The only way to get it to look like that, the only way to get it to look decent with these numbers not having like weird edges on them,
Yeah.
was to make it look like this and just basically remove the kill shot.
Yeah.
But more so, the problem was more so just the lanes.
Sure.
Cannot figure out how to be on the right side.
Yeah.
Like the app.
At corner, lane 1. Number 1 boy, Mike Titus, lane 5. The number 1 boy at Mike Titus, lane 5.
Number 1 boy.
Finally.
Definitely want to see Limbo, Tommy, Sebastian's games. Of course you do. Everybody.
Too bad, Nick.
But you only get to see Lane 1's games because.
That's not true. You can also see Lane 2.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You get to see Lane 2 from a
boom,
distance.
Ali versus David.
Yeah, however, from 45 feet away, no matter what, it's hard to see what they got.
Nah, you can.
Because there
make
was
some
definitely
good
we were
guesses.
watching one of your games yesterday with somebody and it was like, oh, that's a good kill shot, and then all of a sudden you're like, no, it's missed. And it's like it looks like you split the darn thing right down the middle.
Oh, in this lane.
I can't remember who you threw.
I don't think
against,
I only threw against Kyle in that lane. Oh, I did miss one against.
Oh
Kyle.
yeah, that's right. It was against Kyle. Yeah. And then Kyle's looked good too. And
I had my least favorite kill yesterday. I started to get tired towards the end of the day, and started over rotating a lot of my throws. And I
you had that rock. That's the one.
It looked great.
Yeah.
It was actually on lane 1 though that I did that.
Oh, you
but
did?
on that one I just missed like to the right. It was dumb.
Do you keep track of your favorite kill shots of the day?
My least favorite one I do.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite, but that was that his head? Yeah, that is. You can just see the glare right off there. You're right, Nick. Wayno's trying to block it for us, but we're not having any of that. Boom, there it is.
Looked like he did literally just try to block it.
Yeah. All right, we got David up by 10 here going into throws 9 and 10. So pretty much seals the deal there with that. And he does for sure with that.
The only thing is I think we forgot to shut the autofocus off on that. Unless it's just because we're so zoomed in.
Yeah, it's just when these hit, it just shakes.
Right. Well, but if you turn the auto off,
Yeah,
it quit
it's
doing
off,
that.
but it just doesn't work, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, it is still doing it. I guess all the extra light kind of kills it a little bit on this view.
Adam and Paul still taking their 12 warm-ups.
So I have had a lot of people ask about podcast this weekend.
Yeah.
We want to do it afterwards.
Let's just do it now. All right, we're gonna turn off the stream and do the podcast right now because we're already sitting here. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next tournament.
Also, if you didn't go watch the Ironside episode, it is up and live.
Yeah, it's up and live. I was in charge of posting about it and I didn't, so. Oh, they're throwing now. 4, 4, 5. Drop. 4, 5.
Paul was asking me to take that picture earlier. I was like, I couldn't tell what he was asking.
He was
me to
not
do.
asking that. He was like just pointing and
At his camera
had his
and-
phone. Yeah, he just wasn't. He wasn't actually asking that. All right.
Should we throw
We got us a
Raptors?
match now.
Kinda
Yeah,
what it looks like,
I think he
Raptors.
is, but he has one with a guard.
The broken guard.
Yeah. What?
Leslie switched her throw. She's throwing, I think she's throwing single-handed now.
Oh, tied up. 27-27.
Mike Del Duca, Captain Wiley, lane 4. Mike Del Duca, Captain Wiley, lane 4. David Lembo, David Lembo, Ben Carter, lane 6. David Lembo, Ben Carter, lane 6.
Knife is slightly harder to follow on the live stream. It's a lot harder to follow on the live stream, especially like I can't tell where half the knives actually hit, so trying to figure out what the scores are before they put them in is kind of a pain, especially if they've like ground the paint off of their knives or they're using one of the gray knives. Adams are a little easier to see because they're still black, so they show up a little better on these tiny targets. It's definitely in the 5 or the 6. Paul over rotated with a nice 3 there, it looks like. Adam went kill, needed it. I think Adam threw 3 knives on his second set up front.
Yikes.
He got faulted.
Yikes. I don't even know if Jenna knows the rules, so I'm interested to know what she did. So who won
Paul did.
between Leslie and...
Oh. Number 1 boys throwing well.
Sean Daniels, Garrett 90, lane 3. Sean Daniels,
Going for the
lane 3.
50 here.
Frank Cochran, Mark Bloom, lane 2. Frank Cochran, Mark Bloom, lane 2.
They don't know.
This kid just left his check here all night.
Who? Oh. Yeah. It's way harder to commentate on knives. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just goes so fast and you can't even see. Brian, so the problem at that point was that nobody was throwing knives, and so WKTL decided that if nobody's using the upper and lower bullseye, then why do we even have it? So they got rid of it because places were complaining that they had to draw different boards for knives.
Yeah, and if nobody was using those upper and lower,
The reason nobody was using them though is because
they weren't
everybody was
forced to.
well, no, people were just throwing stingers, and nobody was even throwing knives at the time. I would say I would bet there are 80% more people throwing now than,
Oh, probably.
or rather,
it's
80% of the people throwing now were not throwing then.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it was it was like 109 people.
Yeah, they were
first-
there was just nobody really throwing at the time, so I don't know. It wasn't a great data set, I don't think, to determine that, but
Yeah, the 3 bullseye target only works if you're closing stuff out and forcing people to have to throw for them.
I don't know. I mean, not necessarily that, but like if you lay one down to where you can't go for it,
Yeah. That's true.
people
too.
you could kind of force yourself to go for it versus that. But yeah, it wouldn't quite be as exciting if you could just go for 3 different targets with 3 knives.
Yeah, stacking is way more exciting for television.
But a lot of people also don't like stacking. It also does do more damage to the knives, etc. So I don't know. To each their own. I think I would not be as interested in knives if they switched to that.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun trying to challenge yourself to throw 3 knives in a.
Thoughts on it no
Inch and
longer
a half.
being on ESPN? I think it'll just end up somewhere else probably. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what ends up happening, but I would suspect that it will get picked up by something else, hopefully.
Or at least marketed to other people, and hopefully end up somewhere.
Yeah. But with it being on ESPN, as far as a venue owner and a thrower that's been on there, I did not get much out of it. So I don't know that it's a big deal. I mean, it's definitely cool to be on there. Just I don't think it hurts the bottom dollar for a venue. It not being on there for most venues. I mean, sure, I'm sure that there's an exception to that. But
I think the large benefit for the venue having it is that it's content they can put on TV, but it's still going to get filmed and it's still going to likely end up on YouTube at least.
yeah, at worst
or
case
something.
it'll be.
And you can still stream it in your venue, and it's still going to be heavily produced, so it's going to look good.
So I don't know. Time will tell. Adam Fortner just came and apologized for making you guys watch that.
Yeah, now the next question, Nick Wallace, is so there's been people who've asked, like, is it because of knife? Is it knife that's the reason it got taken off? And I don't think that's the case. Personally,
No.
I have my own thoughts on that, but for me, it's now I think, well, how long does Zach's stay on ESPN?
I don't know.
If my idea or my comment on the original post was correct, I mean, that could be a counting the days thing on that too. But my guess is there's contracts in place and Axe will be on for a while, I would think. So let's make Pro-Am incredibly awesome and make ESPN feel stupid for removing WKTL.
I'd love to. It sucks not being able to see like analytics on those types of things. But I'd love to know that.
I'm sure that you can find it. I think most of that stuff is public domain.
It's probably not broken down the way you would want to see.
Yeah, probably
Like,
not.
I'd love to know the people that tune into Axe and change the channel versus the people that tune into Knife and stick around.
I bet Nielsen posts that stuff. Or I mean, not posts, but I bet they have those records.
Oh, all right.
Let's look at.
How do you spell that?
I couldn't tell you. It's either NEI or NIE. There it is. NIE.
Amber Divine, David Carroll, lane 6. Amber Divine, David Carroll, lane 6.
Yeah. Nah. Oh.
Lucas Johnson, Eric Rimlock, lane 5. Lucas
All right.
I don't see it.
Johnson,
Good luck.
5. Ernest Redmond, David Corley, lane 4. Ernest Redmond, David Corley, lane 4.
Alright. If you're just joining, I'm in the process of trying to find them. Ooh, jeez. Nielsen wants a lot more information just to get access to the report. So,
Leslie Wellman, lane 3.
maybe we'll just ask somebody who might know. Let me see here.
Sled change on lane 4. We're going to have Brandon Johnson, Zach Van go 4. Brandon Johnson, Zach Van go
Looked like you threw pretty well.
David Corley just sit back.
What?
Looked like you threw pretty well.
Yeah, had some
so
good
funny.
moments.
It's so funny you say what and you're right here, but I know that I can hear myself loud here,
Yeah.
and you can't hear nothing of my voice right there. So
Yeah, it is crazy. That's why the headphones are so helpful. Cause
oh yeah,
yeah, it would be tough, or we would be just screaming into the mic
Oh,
if we
yeah,
didn't have
for
the
sure.
headphones. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was good. Although, game 3, all I had to do was stick it to win, and I didn't. I needed to throw a 5 to force him to hit a kill shot to tie it.
Did you say you did win?
I did win,
Oh, okay.
but I
was gonna say,
dropped
thought-
my very last throw to secure it,
Oh, okay.
and he also dropped his last throw to win it. So
For some reason, I heard what you said, but my brain comprehended it as you actually lost. But
Yeah.
I was like, you just said you won.
I should have lost. I got very lucky. Van, Justin Reese. Van, what is Van doing? You missed it.
What I missed?
Van just had enough drops. I guess he felt like it was out of reach, so he just threw it on the ground, I think.
I mean, I will say, I do like the concept of having, like, there are definitely times where it's like, you can get more frustrated once you know the game is out of reach, that you just have to literally throw throws
Just to get to the next game.
just to get to the next game. I wish that you could just concede.
Yeah, just forfeit.
Yeah. Tyler, is there... I know you're not going to be able to hear me.
Hubris out.
Is there... So it appeared that Vin just realized he had no chance and just tossed his knives. Can you just concede?
Even... Yeah.
Well,
even
I'm
if
not
it's an
thinking
option
from a time perspective. I'm thinking more from a... I don't want to continue to
Competitor's
be
perspective?
more frustrated. I'd rather just go to the next game and start fresh now instead of...
Or just like, I think that's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, sure, dude. I'd rather their head start to deflate. Just like you did with you and Lucas when I was continuing to write the checks and
Well, that's kind of my take on it. Is like even if that was an
like
option, where I
slow the rhythm down, change
Yeah.
things up.
if it was an option, just to like tell the judge I forfeit this game.
Sure. Let's do that. That sounds like a great plan. Everybody on the live stream would love that to happen. Well, knives just kind of started today, Keith. So they're going, going good for people who have won. Maybe good for the people who have lost. I mean, there has been a couple close matches looking at some of the scores, but all right, we're getting Wayno Dub and Brian Holtz. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go over here, take a look here. What we got? We got just over around 25 total people watching between the two Facebook pages and YouTube. I know I continuously say this, but if all 26 of you have at least one friend that you can share to, share it. Maybe we can turn it into a 50-person stream. But we appreciate those of you who are watching today. Knives is a lot harder for us to stream. Or not necessarily harder to stream, harder for us on the stream to see exactly where a knife might be landing. So we will try our best, but we've had a lot of good conversation so But yeah, keep asking your questions, keep commenting. Oh, good morning, Marie. How did Sean do? Let's see. Sean, are you referring to Sean Daniels?
Brandon Johnson, Zach Van, lane 5. Brandon Johnson, Zach Van, lane 5.
Sean Daniels won his first match and is waiting to play his second match against Sebastian Arnold. Lucas is back.
Back.
Did you win?
Yeah, I didn't throw good, but
Yeah. How'd you throw? Let's see.
just getting warmed up.
Did you throw a 3?
No. I don't think.
I probably
Fours.
Yeah, you did good. Keep throwing like that.
I dropped or went for a kill in both games. So.
All right, so I kind of found where the reports are, but it wants you to like sign up and register for a bunch of stuff, and I was like, no. So I did send a message to somebody higher up, and just to see if they get those types of reports. So we'll see if we get a response. My guess is got better things to do on Sunday morning.
You guys about to throw yet or what?
Now we're at the end of the bracket. I'm like second to the last. Troy, don't sell yourself short, man. If you can throw an axe, you can throw a knife. You just have to practice. Have the right people helping you out.
Yeah, Troy, where you at? Troy, you need to reach out to Ryan Smith. He wanted to throw with you today. So be on the lookout. He'll probably message you. Or if, I don't know how far away you are, but if you wanted to come up here, he would, he'd like to throw.
Reed, you throw at Lucas's venue. I'm certain that if you
He's just
wanted to learn how to throw a knife, Lucas can help you. Man, Troy's already at home.
Jeremy Hanna, Paul Lacano.
Troy already went home.
I didn't know. I couldn't remember if you were. Oh, I didn't know how close you were. But you could. Oh, Clayton, North Carolina. All right. Well, hey, he'll still have. I'm sure he'll still reach out.
Stephen Ford, Hayden Brown, lane 6. Stephen Ford, Hayden Brown, lane 6.
Did Hayden have a play in? Oh. That's why I keep hearing names called again and Tyler, did you play disc golf yesterday? Can't believe you guys played disc golf and didn't tell me. You guys just said you were going to hang out at the Airbnb. I brought my own discs this weekend.
I'll go if you want to go.
Oh, man, I would have Ubered for that. Yeah. Actually, you messaged the Murderers Row chat last night. You messaged the Murderers Row chat last night, and I was gonna respond, "Hey, welcome Drunk Tyler to the chat." Hey, good little match going on here. See, that's a good example right there. I can't see where that second knife is actually at in the board for Brian on the right-hand side of your screens, I believe. First one looks like it's 5 or 6, but the other one, okay, so he under-rotated it and did have a good knife there, so. All right, we're gonna get Tyler Flynn up there.
Jonathan Merida, David Lembo, lane 3. Jonathan Merida, David Lembo, lane 3. Tyler Flynn, Michael Duco, lane 1. Tyler Flynn, Michael Duco, lane 1.
Should have just said like me.
Lucas, if you want to come call, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you're towards the bottom with me. Just like waiting. You're yeah, that was a lot of sass there. I felt the sass. It used to be really easy to like I could just scroll the list of names and I could just see Kyle and it was like, okay, cool, I'm in there. Now I have to like look for the whole name because it was like, okay, there's 2 and now okay, now there's 3 and there was 3 for a while and then now there's like 6 and I'm just like, gosh, now I gotta look at the full names. Troy, yes, Smith is on Facebook. Reach out to him.
Where's Lucas? Is he throwing?
Maybe. I don't think so, though. All right, we got Tyler Flynn taking his 12 warm-up throws. 12 warm-up throws, not 10, because throwing 2 knives instead of all 3 is silly, so. Controversy going on back here. We're trying to get a ruling. Tyler with a good, oh, we still on those darn practice throws or we scored? No, we're still on those practice throws. All right.
But I think that was the end of it.
Yep. Troy needs to throw big axe. Yeah, Troy, throw all the things, dude. It's gonna make you better in everything. All right. Tyler went.
He's not even here. I can't talk him into it.
Through dead center. Looks like he got a second bowl. Just really trying to crowd Mike there. It looks like he got all 3 in there. Yeah, I think that's going to be a cool match. They're going right now. Looks like it's tied.
All right.
We got a kill shot called by Mike Del Duca. And he looks like he smoked it.
that makes up. That's like 4-4 for his.
Ah,
And then that.
it's wasted him. Should have threw 2 kill shots. What's weird about this is I can't tell if he's under or over.
Yeah, that night in particular. I think he was over.
It's like right in the middle.
I think
Alright.
under, he probably wouldn't have stuck it.
Yeah, it was too
pretty
flat,
much have
yeah.
to be over.
All right. Tyler coming out and wasting all his mojo on his first game.
Nice.
Dropping his first 4 there, it looks like. Yep.
Oh, Jeremy gets a gift of a 2. Oh, but he has a drop. And he hits a 6. That puts it out of reach.
Tyler got another 4 there. Tyler went for a kill shot.
Tyler goes for the 55 and comes up short, but still gets a 47. Troy, I'll tell you the secret. The secret is to have the same throw for all the disciplines.
Ding, 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 ding. Or
Pretty
try
much.
your best.
Yeah, I mean, within reason.
Yeah, so try to get as much of the muscle memory you create from one throw
The problem
to
is
the other.
the way his throw is, it's very hard to do the other things like that.
You're talking about Troy's?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because with no backswing, it's much harder to throw a big axe. It's possible, but
Your wrist and shoulder are gonna hurt a lot. Elbow probably.
maybe.
Put a lot of strain on those joints.
I think big axe would be more doable, or knives would be more doable.
Knife
than big
knife would be more
But-
doable, yeah.
It would be fine as long as you wore a little shoulder pad. All right, we got a little closer game here. Three-point game going to the back. Tyler maybe getting his revenge after Mike beat him in big axe.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did throw him big X, didn't they?
There's a lot of people playing the same people, which is super interesting. Like I played Eric Rimloss again after he played his
Oh,
first
yeah.
match. He played right into me in Hatchet too. Tyler got Steve Middleton, who unfortunately wasn't able to make it, but
Oh really?
Tyler's
So the guy who created the bracket.
no, he
got the bye?
he didn't have him. That he played into him both times.
Oh,
So Steve would have played the match to play Tyler both times. So he would have played Mike.
Brian,
Big
the
X.
answer to that is it just depends on the venue and how they drew their lines.
Yeah, and I don't. Where's?
But they're both standing around 17 foot, not 15.
Yeah, where's their foot on the line?
So, shoot, I was like trying to show you with my the mouse, but I can't.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they're at 17 there at that
17
red
foot
line. The
That-
blue line in front is
Yeah, so
15.
the blue line that's closest to the camera is 10. The black line just off of the rubber is 12. The blue line behind that is 15, and then 17 there.
Who has good big axes? Well, all of the top 6 in big axe this weekend at Pro League Series were Dustin Wellman big axes.
Yeah, so he has a couple of different options, but he has heads that he makes. You can use, a different head if you'd like. He hangs and makes handles, a little bit of everything. So mine is a distal steel big axe head with a Dustin Wellman handle. but he has a couple that he makes himself correct. Or shapes down, rather.
Lane 2, Kyle Durant versus Brandon Elliott. Lane 2.
Yep, that's right, Dustin Wyman. You spelled it correctly as well.
Troy, check your Facebook messages. I just shared a link to his Facebook.
All right, so Tommy getting his first set in here. I need to figure out how to throw from 15.
What did I just send?
You know, I don't even want to be able to throw from 15. I want to be able to throw from like 15 and a half. I'll take one of my foot lengths behind 15. Is that an option? How do I get that?
How do you get that? I think you only get that if you change knives. I think you
So
could.
what?
I think you could throw the Muertos from there.
I have a Muerto. I can't throw from there.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Why would I be able to throw it from?
you might have to take it down to 13 and a half.
Why would I be able to throw it a full 2 foot closer?
Length was what I was going after.
It's not, but it's still 13 and a half. Over 13 and a half.
Right, but if you take it down,
What? No, you did good. 47 with a missed kill. I can work with that.
could have been a 53 if you just threw it at the bullseye, but you had to
Yeah,
go
that
for
would've been-
55.
That would have been dumb, though. I would have made fun of you when you got back here if you aimed at the bullseye.
Kyle Rickenbaugh, Susie Batson.
Bye, Kyle.
Lane 3.
3.
Kyle
3.
Lane 3. Ooh, we have Will Baby versus Amber. Lane 4. Will Baby.
And Mrs. Vapey. No, Lil Vapey. Lil Vapey and Mrs. Vapey. Lane 4. All right, we got us a game here. Justin Reese with a 1-point lead. Whoa. All right, no longer a 1-point lead. What? She's looking for who throws first on knives. Yeah, I know it's not in there. Are you looking for who throws first? It's not in there, but I promise they made the announcement at Worlds. Yeah, it's not in there. Yeah. That still isn't decided for the first one, and that's what we've been arguing with that before. Yeah. Correct. Because if you call kill and it's within reason, I'm gonna call kill. Yeah, that helped a lot, but the other problem is she still doesn't. You sometimes still can't tell the rules in the league after forever. Depending upon where the throw goes. So try to follow through.
Well, I'm going off you. It's your circuit.
Yeah, if anybody has a problem, tell them come holler at your boy. All right, we're back. Rules discussion is over. All right, see you, Troy. You're probably already gone. That was 4 minutes ago, but all right. We got. I'm gonna swap the lane just so it was correct. 25-21. All right, we're swapping now though. And looks like Thomas is gonna take it. I like that you plugged it in the one outlet that like only you or I could reach. I was like, what is he doing? Oh. All right. Hayden's back. How do you think he did?
What?
How'd you do?
I won
Whoa.
by 1 point in game 3
With a triple spin kill.
with a 4 and a drop.
All right, not bad.
Yep, that's
What
all.
did the
That's
other
all it
person
takes.
throw?
I didn't stick that one because I knew I didn't.
Yeah, what did the other person throw?
Well, he dropped 2 of his 2 spins
Yeah.
and stuck like a 4. I was up 6, and then I hit that 4, and then
And you were like, that's enough.
and then I hit the 6, and it just fell right out. But then so I was up 10. He throws a 4. Okay, so he throws a 4. Are you going bullseye or kill shot in that situation? He's now down 6 points.
He's down 6?
Yeah, and I don't have any knives left, and he's got 1. Are you going for 6 to
him?
tie?
If I'm him, or if I'm him,
Yeah,
I mean,
because so 6 to
as long,
tie.
as long as there's
or
nothing in the way, I'm probably going for the 6.
Yeah.
Like just because I've thrown at that like
way more
like,
than the kill
yeah,
shot.
like
yeah,
a solid like 98% more.
yeah.
But I mean, probably the amount of times I've hit the bullseye are probably not that much higher than the amount of times I've hit 2 spin
Right.
kills.
Right.
What is it? Did you leave Steven again? All right. New.
Chris the Boy, Frank Cochran, lane 1. Chris the Boy, Frank Cochran, lane 1.
Did they move? They moved Ernest?
Yeah, because there's nobody to play against.
Because if I actually took him out of the bracket like I should have, potentially half of that. Potentially I have to play against people that have 9 games to win, right? You know what I'm saying?
Kyle Durant and Brandon.
It's just like if I had taken him out of the bracket.
Who is it?
Yeah, I would have messed it up.
Brandon Elliott. That's who it is.
No, it would have done the exact same thing.
Supreme Overlord and Penguin Warrior. 2 nicknames, so that would. They're tied up with 2 throws
Afternoon,
left.
It's only 10:55. Go, Chris.
Go, Chris! Whoa. Bunch of scores just got updated all at once. All right, double misses from Kyle and Brandon.
Let him throw 10 over there if he wants. All right. Well, it's a close one.
Oh, that's game. Oh, they're in. Kyle and Brandon are in Who Sucks Less, game 3.
Yeah, like if they wanted to practice over there, it's fine. It doesn't slow us down. All right.
You like the.
What'd he get? Okay. 21-24. This is so much harder to keep up with than hatchet.
Yeah.
But you gotta be like on your toes, man. This game is
that's
over.
what I was about to just see if I could blow up the targets a little bit. I feel like that's almost